How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and I just realized by the time you're watching this video, I'm either in Vegas for SEMA or I'm dead in the middle of the desert because my car broke down. I am planning on taking the Mustang to Vegas tonight. You guys are watching this in the morning. Hopefully I'm there. If you haven't seen me post anything on Instagram, expect the worst. Flood my pages with likes and comments and just, you know, remember me for who I was. You make that decision, not me. Anyways, today we are going to be doing a subscriber King of the Hill. Now, this is a newer series. It's very similar to subscriber build battle, but I think it's like the evolved version of it because we get to keep the same car the whole time if he stays the King of the Hill. There aren't multiple winners. There is one winner. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The first car is a 2003 SVT Cobra. It's got a DSS Racing 9.1:1 ratio, 2618 alloy pistons. I mean, King Racing mains. It's a built motor. I don't need to list everything. It's got a Whipple on top of it. I mean, dude, the Cobra body style has to be one of the best looking Mustangs of all time. Like when I think early 2000s muscle car, this is the car I think of. Nobody thinks of the Catfish Camaro. It's all about this one right here, and this one's making 700 plus wheel horsepower, so a healthy competitor to say the least. Now, King of the Hill works. We got to put this up against another car and see who remains king. Which one would I prefer to own? Which one would I prefer to drive? There's a lot of variables: daily driving, car meet, social media, I guess, attention, stuff like that. And I think a Cobra is a very fitting car for that. I think that kind of does a whole lot of what you would expect for someone like me to like. So let's go ahead and see what he gets to go up against. Sorry, I realized maybe a little bit too late that we had a little bit buzzing from my AC unit. We got rid of the carpet in my room. As you can see, it's still a mess because I've been trying to get to SEMA. So I don't have a bed frame yet. I got rid of my old one, haven't bought a new one. I might do it tonight. We'll have to see if I have time before I leave to Vegas, but that's besides the fact. Back to King of the Hill. Let's take a look at the next car, which is a 2015 BMW F82 M4. Oh, the paint color is just fucking sick. It's like a metallic red orange. Goes so hard, man. Oh, I love these F82s. I mean, I like the G80s, and I do think that the G80 has grown on me more, but this is just like an all-time classic body style. Like, I think it's just aggressive enough without going over the edge. Like, the G80 is kind of crazy. This almost looks like common traffic, but if you know what you're looking at, it's a pretty cool car. It's kind of like the C601. To most people, it's a basic bitch car, but to people who know, it's a pretty cool car. Anyways, he said it makes about 530 wheel horsepower. Not a crazy horsepower number, but plenty of power for a daily driver. Don't let people fool you. Now, I love this color, and I do think it's a little bit potentially more flashy, at least to the newer generation of car enthusiasts, but the Cobra is just, it's got that aura, man. Around me, I don't see many Cobras. I see a lot of F82 M3s and M4s. It's a pretty common car. I do like them, but I think I'd have a lot more fun driving that Cobra. Regardless of horsepower, even if they were same horsepower, I think I'd have a lot more fun driving that Cobra. Oh god, the original Hellcat whine. Come on, man, it just doesn't get better than that. Great car, but I'm gonna keep the Cobra. Current King of the Hill is the Cobra, but he's going up against a 2017 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. Okay, red on red. All right, we got the Air Force intake, we got the MSD intake. Okay, aftermarket wheels, carbon fiber steering wheel. It is a manual too, which is cool. He's got carbon fiber overlays on the inside. Not a huge fan of that. I know some of these Corvettes do have a carbon package, but I think it's a dry carbon. I don't think it's a like a wet carbon like that. So I feel like those are overlays. I could be tripping here. The Grand Sport, the thing is with the C7 Grand Sport, I don't feel like it's as much of a jump as like a C6 base to a C6 Grand Sport. It's kind of more of an appearance package. I think there's a couple things that are different, but with the C6 Grand Sport, like, you still got a dry sump. I don't believe you have a dry sump in the LT1 that comes in the C7. It's still a cool car. At the end of the day, it's still a Corvette. If it was a Z06, I'd be hard pressed to not take the Z06 over the Cobra, but just a Grand Sport, I don't think it's gonna do it for me. I mean, again, cool car, beautiful car, I love it, no disrespect to the car, but we're talking about a Grand Sport to a Terminator Cobra. One of those has the word Terminator in it, and it terminated the fucking Camaro, so I'm gonna keep that one. This is cool, I like it. Again, no disrespect, great looking Corvette, love it, but I'm keeping that goddamn Mustang. He also said this one makes about 570 wheel horsepower, which is, again, more than respectable. It's a good number. Dude, so far, the Terminator's just killing people. All right, we got a BMW M5. I believe this is the V10 variation. I recognize those rocks. This has to be Angeles Crest right here. I know those rocks. I know those particular rocks. It's got to be Angeles Crest. Just looks like it. The road, the rocks. You know that GeoGuessr guy? I don't know if he's like faking it or not, but I could kind of see why he would assume certain places are certain places. Like, I feel like I could recognize this turn. I know that exact pothole. Yeah, I know exactly where this is at. See? But again, I just drive that route a lot. Anyways, BMW M5. I don't want to waste your guys' time. It's a cool car. It's just not for me. It's not going to take out the Terminator Cobra. It's cool, but it's just it's an M5 sedan. Like I know they don't make these in a coupe, but I would much rather have a sports car than a sports sedan. So I like it. It's a little basic, but it's a V10. It's got the aura under the hood. I'm keeping the Terminator, dude. The Terminator is just maintaining his power point at the top of the hill. There's got to be something good coming up. There has to be. Sorry, my dogs were barking out there. I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay. Regardless, though, let's go ahead and see what the Terminator gets to go up against. Oh, I know that engine anywhere. I know this engine bay and this engine anywhere. This is an S197 GT500, and it looks to be a 13 or a 14. It might be an 11 or a 12. What does he say it is? It's a 2011. Okay, I forgot. The GT500s have the facelift already, I believe. It's the rear end that's slightly different with the diffuser and the taillights. But a 2011 GT500, he says it's bone stock. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's a 550 horsepower car. If you're looking for a somewhat reliable daily driver, I do know that these things shoot out their spark plugs. Ask me how I know. It's because my friend has done it. But a somewhat reliable high horsepower car, 550 horsepower is no slouch, and I just love how these things look. Oh god, oh my god, this is, weirdly enough, this is an actual competitive car right now with the Terminator Cobra. This is my favorite body style, and this is my favorite generation of GT500. It's not a 13 or a 14, so it is taking it down a little bit. But god, I love these. The interior is a lot nicer. The interior is a lot better. The engine is a lot nicer, in my opinion. Doesn't make 700 horsepower, but at 500 is more than enough to have fun with, man. It's just, oh, this is a hard one. This is easily the hardest one. Let me see what the Terminator looked like. I kind of forgot what it looked like. Dude, I don't like those wheels as much. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like those wheels. I don't like that sticker either. It's got some cool shit under the hood, and he's got a whip on. I mean, oh god, but I love the rear end. Oh, it's so thick. Oh, it's so thick. I don't know. I genuinely like this is the hardest one. This is the hardest one. All right. I think I know. Looks wise, the 2011 wins. Okay. Interior wise, the 2011 wins. Sound wise, they probably both sound very similar. I mean, maybe the Cobra sounds a little crazier, but they both will sound great. So I would say that's a draw. That's a wash. Potential wise, the other one already has a built motor. This one can easily make good power. Oh, god, I like the S197 body style more. I like the S197 body style more, and this is definitely, being a stock car, going to be more of a reliable car. I like the wheels more on this one. I gotta go with this one. That might be a crazy switch up. The other one's faster, but it's not all about speed, man. Sometimes it's more fun to have a slightly slower car, you know. 550 horsepower is still fast. It's still a fast car. It's more than enough to make you pucker up here and there, and it's more than enough to go cruise through the canyons, and that's what I'm into, so I'm gonna take it. I mean, yeah, for straight line speed, sure, the Cobra's gonna win. Who gives a fuck? I'm taking this all day, every day. Unless I'm going roll racing, then I'm taking the Cobra. All right, next car, another S197. And this one has the best body style. This one is just arguably the best one. It's a 2011, but it's got the 2013 rear end. Okay, never mind. 2011 Mustang GTCS. I mean, it's got a full bolt-on it's full bolt-on. It's got a Cobra Jet manifold. It's PBD tuned. It makes does he say how much power it makes? He doesn't say how much it makes. He's on NT 555 R2s. He says he got the rear wheels for free. That's why he's on 15s. I mean, he drag races it. So, I mean, having 15s on a car that you actually drag race isn't a bad thing. But if you're a pavement princess and you're just going to car meets and you don't actually go race your car, then yeah, you shouldn't be on slicks. But no, this is a good looking car. Weirdly enough, I think the 2011 to 2012 body style is growing on me. Like, I weirdly like how this is like a weird blend of the 2005 to 2009 like mine, and the 2013 and 2014. It's got that, it's a weird blend, but I like it. But no, it's not a GT500. It's not beating the GT500. I'm taking the GT500. Finally, something imported. I mean, well, JDM. Not even really JDM. A Japanese car. Let's take a look at this import right here. We have a Subaru WRX STI. All right. I mean, he's only sent 3 photos. It's a 2016, so it's the same generation that I owned. It was a very fun car. He has a very similar, if not the same hood. I love white STIs. They look the best in my opinion. I think it's the best color. Rally blue, kiss my ass. It's whatever. But this white just looks so good. Maybe I just like white cars. Maybe that's just what it is. But it looks good. He's got a nice little color scheme going on with the gray wheels and the gray hood, carbon hood. I like it. But again, I mean, we're talking a GT500 to an STI. Some people might take the STI. I already, having owned one, would not. So I'm going to keep the GT500. GT500 is still the king of the hill. Okay, I mean, I see an intercooler, but I see a dog shit ass wing on the back. So, I mean, I just got to tread with caution here. Okay, I could tell somebody doesn't know what they're doing to a certain extent. Okay, so you guys want to look at an engine bay and just tell if some guy knows what he's doing or not? If you look in some guy's engine bay, and not only is it caked in dust, like this thing was parked in the desert for 20 years, that's a red flag, but also, if you look at his clamps, and you see how one clamp is on this side and one clamp's on this side, it's kind of a red flag. You see clamps that aren't necessarily perfectly aligned. Doesn't necessarily matter, but just that attention to detail kind of is important when looking at if the car is built like shit or not. Looking right here, look at, you have a little breather and then the clamps are backwards. Just a little attention to details to make your car look a little bit nicer, like not having shit just going every which way, clamps pointed in every fucking direction. Also, gold heat tape, I guess it looks like his MAF housing. I mean, I guess, but why only have gold heat tape there and not everywhere else? If you genuinely think that you have some sort of heat issue in this area, which it kind of does look like since it is sitting over the turbo that it could, why not have it, 3 inches away? Like the silicone coupler is getting really hot. I'm just saying that. But maybe it's because this is plastic. I don't know. Buy a better turbo blanket. Funk Motorsport, you'll love it. Anyways, he only has 2 photos. And I'm not impressed with the engine bay. And I'm not too impressed with the exterior. The exterior ain't horrible. I like his body kit, okay? It looks more aggressive. It looks cool. I'm not against his body kit. The wing is ugly. The wing is questionable. Maybe if we had a better photo of it, it wouldn't be that bad. And also, his intake spot is kind of low. I really wouldn't want to drive that through a puddle with it that low, but it's his car, Got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of the GT500 for this. It's a cool car, and I'm sure with a little bit of love in TLC, it could look really, really immaculate, but it ain't there yet. Also, it makes 413 horsepower to the wheels, which is respectable, but it probably sounds like dog water. Nah, it might not sound that bad, honestly. As long as he has an actual muffler, and his turbo will quiet it down a lot. I've just heard so many straight pipe to Genesis coupes that I have PTSD. I'm sorry. Ooh, okay. I didn't mean for this to be like a Mustang episode, but I ain't complaining. 2025 Mustang GT, not really a finished build, but it's in progress. Buddy, let me tell you, no car's ever finished. I'm just going to say that. No car is ever finished. Current mods, lowering springs, dark horse wing, front splitter, side markers, and tint. So we got nothing. Okay. All right. I mean, it's a clean looking car. I like how it looks. I like the wheels, dark wing, whatever, dark spoiler, dark horse. Fuck me in the ass. It's fine. It's a good looking car, but I mean, GT500, Mustang GT, GT500, Mustang GT. I'm going GT500. What's with, I mean, I guess I have a Mustang following fan base, but Jesus Christ, man, like there's so many Mustangs this episode. All right, we got another Mustang. We got an S197, another 2011. This has a 342 stroker and 2 nice looking alternators. Yeah, those are some pretty good looking alternators right there. Those look pretty good. Funk Motorsport. Turbo blankets would look better though, just saying. Then we got some nice race stars in the rear. I don't understand why people talk shit about race stars. I don't recall ever seeing one break. I've seen like other wheel companies break, like 3-piece ones in particular, but people hate on race stars. I think they look pretty fun. I actually kind of like how they look. I don't know. Buy whatever you want. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, this thing's got 2 alternators underneath the hood. That's probably a lot of alternator juice going. But see what I'm saying? Look at this clamp work. Why do we got one kicked up and one kicked down? Like, well, just make them hide the clamps and make it so you don't see them. It would look so much better. Make sure you can still access them, but whatever. All right, let's read his build really quick. Built MT82 on E85, made 1112 on 25 PSI. Holy shit. Going Gen 3 with a T56 in the near future, looking to make 1300 to 1600 wheel. Jesus. Oh, Christ. That's crazy. That is sick. That is crazy. Like, this is kind of already my car. It's a similar color. It's a very similar setup, and it makes about what my car will make, hopefully. I need to think for a second. I mean, he only sent 2 photos, though. Like, he only sent me 2 photos. I don't even know what it looks like with the hood closed. I've been staring at it for like a minute now, and I don't know. This is really hard. I could go either way, and I could have good reasons for going either way. I could go with the GT500. It's going to be a much more reliable, it's going to be a much more fun daily driver, and it's got more aura in a sense of it's a GT500 versus a 2011 to 2012 Mustang GT with a Gen 1 that's built, and it is twin turbo, so that is very cool, but it's a built Gen 1. It's not the coolest body style. If it was a 2013 or a 2014 body style, I think I would easily go that route. Easily. But it's not, and we just don't have a whole lot other than just a couple turbos going on. I mean, again, built trans, that's cool. But like from the outside, it looks pretty basic. It just looks like a normal Mustang. It doesn't look like a GT500. I could really go either way. Like I really could. And I know if I choose the GT500, people are going to say, Drew, so you would rather have a GT500, a stock GT500 than your Mustang? No, I wouldn't. But it's more capable and arguably more fun to drive more of the time than my Mustang. My Mustang is going to be fun going straight down a half-mile track. A GT500 would be a good daily driver. This wouldn't be a good daily driver. This would be kind of a fucking headache. I think I almost just want to flip a coin. I'm going to flip an SD card. I can go either way. Heads, GT500. Tails, this thing. God. Tails, this thing. I would have probably picked the GT500, but all right. I could have gone either way. Cool car, twin turbo Mustang. Let's move on. So the twin turbo S197 is now the king of the hill. Let's go ahead and see what he gets to go up against. Ooh, coming from us overseas, eh? That's Canadian, right? Never mind. It's a 2014 Holden HSV GTS with a supercharged LS3. LSA, my bad, I misread that. Really great daily. Fun when you want it to be, dude. The LSA is one of the best looking engines too. Like when it comes to American engines, the LSA just looks so sick, dude. It's so compact. It just looks so nice. The lines just keep climbing. It's like a little pyramid. It looks so cool. This is a cool car. This is definitely a cool car. So low key. I mean, like, look at that thing. Like in the States, if we saw that, it doesn't look aggressive at all. I mean, like it looks like a little SS sedan, but it doesn't look aggressive. It doesn't look crazy, but it's very cool. I like how the exhaust tips come through the bumper. This almost looks GTR-esque right there. Like, look at that. That looks very much like a GTR. This is a very cool car. This is super sweet. I don't know if these come from factory already supercharged with an LSA like that, or if that's just what he threw in it, because it has a supercharged LSA badge, which is very cool. But yeah, I don't know. This arguably to me might look cooler than the S197 just because it's a 2011. Like it's 2011. He doesn't say how much it makes. I'm not really too concerned with that, because the thing is, with 1100 wheel horsepower, you only get to really use that like in a very, very, very specific situation. This thing you could use every day, whenever you want, 24/7. If someone brought one of these over to the States, it would be sick. I'm sure in Australia or wherever this is at, it's pretty like common to a certain extent, because you know they have Holdens out there, but we don't see these over here. So I'm thinking about driving this over here. If it was in the States, hella aura, sick as hell. You know what's funny though? It just looks like a GTA version of like the Chevy SS. Like it literally looks like somebody just got a Chevy SS and put a different bumper on it. So funny. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with the other Mustang, so I think we got to keep the Mustang, but this is a very cool car. If this was against the GT500, I think it would be pretty close. Very cool car, man. I like it. All right, last car. We got a heavy hitter right here. We got something that says 392, and I see a little centrifugal supercharger right there. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, we got, okay, I could tell right here. It is a Challenger 392. It's a 2016 392. It's got a Liberty Walk kit. Liberty Walk with BC forged wheels, airlift suspension. Carbon-tastic wheel, carbon dash and center console by True Fiber, Pro Charger to D1 SC, only running 6 pounds, but once he builds the motor, he's going to turn it up. I mean, that is very, very clean. That is very, very clean. Oh, I like how Challengers and Chargers look. I think they look really aggressive. I like how big and fat they fucking are. I know it's a little goofy, but I know some people don't like how much of a boat it is, but like I kind of like that big muscle car, just a tank. Dude, I could go either way. Once again, I mean, if this thing had a built motor or was a Hellcat, I think I would easily choose this. But since it's only a Scat Pack, it's only on 6 pounds of boost, and it's on airlift, it's not really a race car. It's more of a show car. It's very cool, very clean car. I don't think we had one dud this whole episode. Like, honestly, every car we saw was cool in its own right. But it does appear that this episode, the king of the hill, is the twin turbo S197. It's 1100 wheel horsepower monster. I really don't see any other car in the episode that could compete with that. And although I might just be blinded with love for the GT500, I do think the twin turbo S197 is the coolest car of the episode. So our winner is the S197 with the twin turbo kit. I wish we got more photos of it, guys. If you want to submit your car, send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. Put in the subject bar, King of the Hill, and please submit more than 2 photos. Please do. Like, seriously, we need more photos. The more photos, the better. Just make sure they're decent quality. Anyways, let me know if I choked on this one, or let me know if I was right. Comment down below, subscribe. Who would you have picked for King of the Hill? And until next video, peace.